Good morning and welcome to work. Another Avery Enterprise work day. If you watched the last construction video we did, you would have known that yesterday we did a tear out of a chain link fence in preparation of putting in a 6-foot tall wood fence. So this morning I have the back of my truck filled with the chain link, and I'm taking it down here to city scrap. Try to utilize our waste as much as we can, and they actually give you money for the metal. So the first thing you do, you pull up to this little booth here. This fella here basically checks your license, and then we're gonna have to drive through this thing here, which is a radiation detector. It detects whether your load is carrying anything radioactive. All right, we're driving through the scale. You see that green light? When it's green and yellow, it means you're all right. If it goes red, it means we're radioactive. I actually came through here once and was, but it had something to do with because it was raining out. All right, we're clear. And I was just informed that they don't take chain link anymore. They'll take all the poles and that kind of stuff, but the actual mesh, they said it wraps around the shredder. So now I got to drive over here. They'll take it, but they won't pay me for it. And I'm going to dump the chain link out of the truck, and then we'll go to the scale to get weighed in. Next thing we need to do here is pull up on the scale. I mean, it's a big scale. They basically weigh your truck loaded with your scrap. You'll dump it, and then you will go and re-weigh in, and they will get your empty load and subtract, you know, your full load, your empty load, and that's how much scrap you had. And then we go inside and we see how much money we actually made on this. So they give you a piece of paper like this. You push a button.
Please scan your barcode.
You scan it
while your transaction
and then you wait for it to spit out your hard-earned cash.
Procesamos su transacción.
There it goes. A lot of scrap. A lot of scrap. So, you know, you're not going to get rich doing it, but I tell you what, a little extra, money's money in my opinion. And I think the most we ever had when we loaded up our dump was maybe $400 for a load. Pickup truck load, you're probably going to get about 30-40 bucks. So, but hey, it's pretty much free money. I mean, it's money that you'd normally be throwing just to, or paying someone to take away. So I might as well get paid for them to take it. So now I'm heading back out. I got Luke out on the job already, so we'll see how he's going. Let's go check in with him and see how the fence build's coming. All right, made it over to the job, and I can see Luke already made his first rookie mistake. He set the saw up, and it's blowing sawdust right in this lady's garage. Let's see what he has to say about that. Looks like he's got the corner post in there, and got the corner post in over here. How's it going?
Good.
Made your first rookie mistake.
Yep.
You even know what it is?
Yeah, I set the saw up in the garage.
Yep, blowing sawdust right in the...
Sorry, it can be cleaned up with a blower very easily.
Alright.
Not gonna hurt nothing.
Alright, well, unfortunately, it's another one of those days where I gotta pick up a post hole digger and dig some holes. Okay, posts are in. What we did is we always set the two end posts first. In this case, she wanted to come over 36 feet, which put her right behind the back of her garage right there. And then we divided that equally. And in this case, it came to 7 foot 2 inches spacing in between. So all of our posts are spaced equally. We then got all of our 2x4s pre-cut for every opening, except for our end. We'll mark those after they're up, just so we get a nice good cut. Rails are all up, and now we're ready to put the pickets on. Luke is starting to stage the sections, carrying the pickets back. We put roughly 25 pickets per section. That way we don't have to move them twice. All right, the easiest way to put pickets on is you cut yourself a gauge block. We always go 6 inches from the top of the 2x4 to the top of the picket. And so you bring it over here. We got our pickets all staged. I put the thing up there. Good. Raise it up a fuzz. Usually I'm doing this, but I'm filming with one hand. Good. And you nail it. So that the 2x4, the picture should be flush on the top. So it goes pretty quick. Like I say.
Don't give away any more of the trade secrets now.
Yeah. I might get 1 million likes on this video though. And that's a wrap. And only a half a day. So now we are heading up. We got a phone call from a fella who we've done work for. We do work, he's a chiropractor, so we do work for his business. But his home flooded in a flood. A lot of rain here, his sump pump didn't kick on, his basement flooded. So we gotta go up there and peel back some flooring, move some things around. And we got Johnny recruited along for this one to help move some things. So we'll see what the damage is here in a minute. All right, we got Johnny boy with us now. Basement here. You may remember this. We took this wall out and put this beam in a year or two ago. And we're rolling back the floor. It's like a vinyl. Is that like a vinyl floor, Luke?
Oh, it's like paper.
But it doesn't rip. We're rolling it back and drying it as we roll it back, and then we're going to run some fans in here. We had to remove all the baseboard. Most of the moisture happened more on this side. This corner here is pretty wet. We got fans rolling. So when we did this, we wedged up the 2x4 here. We get some air circulating underneath of this floor. This room here is still pretty soaked. But luckily there was nothing in here. I'll mop that up. So we have our hands full, moving furniture, moving things, rolling stuff back, and Luke,
Fold that flat back on top of it.
and Luke getting all frustrated. That's what we have here. These guys do not look happy. Look at them. Luke got in a worse mood. Luke's like, I'll work till dark. I'll work all night long. And then when he actually has to work long hours, he's all pissed off. He's all angry.